Welcome to a brief tutorial on the basics of editing recordings created with any of the GoTo collaboration products. In this tutorial, we will cover how to import your recording, some common editing techniques used in many of today's editing software programs, and finally, how to export your final edited recording. In order to edit a recording, you will need some third-party editing software. There are numerous programs for editing audio and video files on the market, and most work in a similar manner. For this tutorial, we will use Camtasia by TechSmith. Citrix has no affiliation with Camtasia or TechSmith. This is one of many video editing solutions. Once you have finished recording a GoToMeeting session, you will be prompted by GoToMeeting to convert your recording for use in your chosen editing program. I'm using a PC, so my options are to convert to a WMV file or an MP4 file. When using a Mac, your options will vary accordingly. Now that we have converted the recording, we can import it into our editing program. There are several different ways to import your recording. From this file drop-down, you can select Import Media. You can use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+I, or with this program I'm using, you can simply drag and drop your recording into this area here. Once you have imported the recording into the editing software, you can now edit the recording to your liking. For example, I'm going to edit out this large amount of space before I start talking to my attendees. Just line up this pointer with where you want to make a cut in the audio and select this button here to split the timeline. Find the place right before your talking begins and line the pointer up here to make another split. Highlight the portion you'd like to cut out of your recording and hit delete. To fill up the remaining blank space, drag the portion on the right-hand side here and drag it until the two connect. This is a quick and easy way to make simple edits in your recording. Continue making any corrections needed until the recording is to your liking. Now that you are finished with the editing process, it is time to export your recording. Depending on the editing program that you are using, the process might be a little different. In most programs, you can find an export option in the File drop-down. With the program I am using, there's a menu called Produce and Share. Many of today's editing programs have a quick selection option based on where you intend your recording to show up. If you have a YouTube or Vimeo account that you'd like to upload to, you may have the option to do this directly from the drop-down menu. For this example, I will just click Produce and Share and go through the options of choosing what kind of file format I will need and where the recording will be stored. Now that you've converted your edited recording, you can distribute it as you see fit. Thank you for watching this brief tutorial on editing a recording.